If you notice that being seen has come to feel like a kind of danger, and your body learned to carry that vigilance long ago, stay here for a moment. Take a slow breath and arrive here. You do not need to analyze anything. Let the words land where they land. Your body will take what it needs. And begin. I was sexualized too early as a child. I felt looked at or sexualized through people's looks or intentions. I felt that my body attracted attention before I was ready. I internalized shame about my body. I feel ashamed of being seen. I feel exposed or vulnerable when people look at me. I feel that attention toward my body violates my consent. I feel uncomfortable walking in public spaces. I feel constantly watched or judged. I feel that being a woman is dangerous. I feel that my body attracts predators. I feel uneasy when others look at me. I want to hide my body or myself. I associate being seen with shame and danger. I recognize these as experiences arising within my awareness. They are not truths about who I am. Tapping setup statement. Even though I carry this deep shame about my body and feel constantly watched or endangered by the gaze of others, and even though being seen feels like a violation that I am not safe from, I acknowledge this fear is a passing pattern arising in consciousness, not the real or permanent me. First-person statements reflecting the emotional perspective. My body has never felt like it belonged to me. I felt their eyes on me before I could even speak. My skin knew it was being watched before my mind understood. I learned that my body was a thing to be looked at, not a part of me. I feel so much shame in my chest when someone glances my way. Notice how this feels in your body. I want to disappear into the ground when I walk past people. Their looking feels like touching, and I never said yes. I hate this body that brought all this danger to me. Breathe into the heaviness. I feel sick when I notice a man looking at me. I am so exposed, and there is nowhere to hide. I must have done something wrong to make them look at me like that. Let the body soften a little. I am so small and they are so big, and their eyes are everywhere. I feel the shame burning in my stomach. I cannot breathe when I feel noticed. My body is a target and I am trapped inside it. I notice that even writing this, something in me is just watching it all. The looking will never stop and I will never be safe. I feel so alone inside this fear. I want to tear off my skin so no one can see me. There is a part of me just observing this overwhelming wave of terror. I am drowning in the feeling of being seen. I cannot escape the sense that I am prey. First-person statements affirming presence with the experience. I am here and this experience is arising exactly as it is. I do not need to change or escape this feeling, it can be here. I remain steady and intact while this familiar shame moves through me. Underlying beliefs. People's attention toward my body is always a threat. If I am seen, I will be harmed or used. My body is shameful and should be hidden. I am responsible for managing how others see me. Being a woman means being unsafe in the world. My consent is automatically violated by someone's gaze. There is no safe way to be visible. Emotional mechanisms and ego play. I may keep myself invisible to maintain an illusion of safety and control. I may scan environments constantly for threat, which keeps me in a state of hypervigilance. I may believe that if I feel ashamed enough, I can preemptively protect myself from harm. I recognize these beliefs are patterns from past experiences and are not my true self. The protective strategy of hiding once served me as a child, but it is an outdated identity I am now outgrowing. Adult self, gently turn toward your inner child. I am sorry to my inner child, who was looked at before you were ready, and whose body was not protected. I am sorry you learned that being seen meant being unsafe, and that your body was not your own. Your awareness is safe now, even when old feelings arise, they are just visiting. These emotions are temporary, they pass through, but I am the stable one here who stays with you. Inner child speaks. It feels strange that you are not telling me to hide. Maybe it is okay that you are here with me when the feelings come. Adult speaks. I give you permission to heal from this old shame. I give you permission to forgive yourself for believing you were at fault. I release any guilt and shame you carry that was never yours. I honor our journey together through all of this. I love you. You are safe to let go and be yourself because I am here now, always, to protect you. The feelings are just passing experiences. They are not defining your reality. Message from Higher Self. Now that we've felt and honored the experience, allow understanding and light to arise naturally. Your worth was never determined by how others looked at you. Their eyes were their own, their intentions were their own, and none of it ever touched the truth of who you are. The shame you carried was never yours to hold. It was a misunderstanding, a burden placed upon you by the confusion of others. In truth, you are free. Being seen is simply light meeting light. Your body is not a source of danger, it is the vessel through which you experience this life. Your thoughts, fears, and emotional reactions are temporary appearances in consciousness, like clouds passing through a vast and open sky. The true self is always whole, untouched, and free, watching it all with quiet, steady awareness. The ask. Inner child. I allow my shoulders to drop just a little when I notice I am not actually being chased. I give myself permission to feel the ground under my feet and notice it is solid while I am out in the open. Adult self. I choose to stay present with myself while walking through the world, noticing my breath even as I notice others nearby. I remain connected to my own body, letting it move at its own pace, without forcing myself to hide or to perform. Higher self. I allow this body to learn its own way, feeling into each moment without needing to understand or resolve anything. I release all control over how and when this shifts, trusting that awareness holds all of it, and I remain steady while sensations rise and fall. Bridge into your new reality. I used to feel my chest tighten with shame when I noticed someone glance my way, and now I notice a slight pause before any reaction, a small space where I am just breathing. Earlier, being seen meant I was already violated, and now I observe that a look is just a look, arising and passing in the field of my awareness without defining me. I remember the constant dread of walking into a public space, and today I feel the simple sensation of my feet moving, the air on my skin. And the noticing of others is just one small part of a much larger moment. Reclaim your power. I release the belief that my body is a statement to the world, and reclaim the simple truth that I am the one witnessing the world through these eyes. I choose to walk through life with my awareness turned inward, grounded in my own worth, while the watcher within me remains untouched and capable of simply observing it all. Seeing it done. I imagine myself walking down a street, feeling the sun on my arms and a gentle breeze against my neck. I see myself now, shoulders relaxed, breathing easily, noticing a person nearby and simply noticing them, nothing more. My attention drifts to a tree, the sound of a bird, the rhythm of my own steps. There is no story about being watched, no shame coiling in my stomach. I am just here, moving through the world, and my body feels like a natural, neutral part of the landscape. I feel ordinary and I feel safe. I notice the warmth on my skin, and it is just warmth. I hear the sounds around me, and I am just part of the scene, no different from anyone else. My body feels like it belongs to me, and being seen feels as normal as the air I breathe. This is ordinary, this is safe, this is simply how it feels to exist. Now experience a new future. I am walking down the street and I notice someone up ahead. Normally my stomach would tighten, my breath would shorten, and I would scan for an escape. But today something is different. I feel my feet on the pavement, I feel the rhythm of my step. My breath is slow and even. I notice the person glance in my direction and I feel a slight curiosity in my chest, not fear. I keep walking. My shoulders are relaxed, my eyes are soft. I am not looking away, I am not staring, I am just moving. I notice my own presence. I feel the air on my arms and it is pleasant. I notice the person has passed me now and I am still here, still walking, still breathing. My mind notices they are gone and there is no relief, just a simple observation. I feel my legs moving, my hips swinging naturally, my arms gently swinging at my sides. I feel expansive, not small. I feel visible in a way that costs me nothing. I notice another person ahead and this time I feel a quiet steadiness. I notice my body does not brace. I notice my mind does not spin a story. I am just here, walking, alive, ordinary. I feel the sun on my face and I let it be there. I feel my own presence in my body, warm and calm. I pass by them and I notice the moment and then it is gone. I am still walking. I am still me. I feel my breath moving in and out without effort. I feel my heart beating steadily. I feel complete. I feel normal. I feel safe. This is how it feels to just be in the world. Allow this felt sense to continue integrating naturally in the body and in life. Take a deep breath, feel the shift, and smile. Let this settle gently. There's nothing you need to do right now. You can return to this whenever you feel called. Be gentle with yourself.